Well, welcome everybody. I felt like being a bit more playful today. I hope you can see my wonderful unicorn hat. Really makes me laugh. Nice way to start the weekend. How is everybody? Let me know in the chat how you're feeling. What's brought you here? I would really love to know what it is that got you curious about breath work, and if there's something that you're noticing in your body today or your mind, if you're replacing any form of medical advice. And we're going to be working with some very general pranayama yogic breath today. But we do advise that any breath work you do in the future going forward, please speak to your GP if there's any medical conditions that you're already experiencing. And just take responsibility today. When you hear what I'm going to guide you in with the breath work, if there's something that you know about your body that you're struggling with, either raise your hand and I'll answer the question about it if you have a concern. If you feel light or dizziness today, at any point when we're doing the rhythmic breathing, make sure that you're either laid down or have some cushions behind your back so you can support yourself so you don't fall off a chair, anything like that. But apart from that, we'll be good to go. So I would love to know quickly if you would like to help me. It's great for my market research and to know how to serve you better. What challenges have brought you here? I know we've heard about post-COVID, but please type in the chat A, B, C, D, E, or F. I would love to know if you are recovering from illness, or if you have any inflammation in the body, if you feel run down, if you mentioned stress, struggling with sleep, low energy, or something else, please pop that in. Be really grateful to hear from you and see how you're doing. Okay, a few E's, low energy, yeah. Oh, okay, great. Some C, D, E, and F. Okay, well, I hope this will really boost and give you some good guidelines today on how to support yourself through anything of feeling run down, the low energy side of things, and especially with sleep. And yeah, so this is great to know. Thank you. Keep typing in there if you haven't put anything in. I'll be looking at those at the end. Thank you. Just need to come out of that. There we go. Okay. And so if there is something you would really like to achieve, and even just in this small amount of time together where we'll be using breath work, you can plant a seed in your mind today. And every time you practice with breath work, and I will send out to Versam a link where you can actually practice some of the breath work with me with all the audios that I've created. I have like a freebie that you're most welcome to play with, and you can always contact me as well. And so if there's something that you would like to bring an intention to into your body, into your cells, we can really start to work and play with it now. So if it's A, better sleep, B, the calm states you're looking for regularly. If you're looking for longevity and better wellness overall, type that in for C. If it's D, reduced aches or pains, or E, better mood and outlook, or something else, type whatever that is. And if it's a combination, pop them in. Thank you. It's really lovely to hear from you and get a feel for what's going on. Okay, so we have better mood and outlook from Monica, Maria, create calm states more regularly, and the same mood and outlook. Fantastic. Better sleep from Susan, thank you. Hafsa is create calm states as well as better mood. Wonderful. Okay, keep typing in there for me and I will make sure at the end that I can accommodate as best as I can with what I can send you, and links for where you can go to come and practice more breath work if it interests you. So that's great. Thank you. Okay. So breath work is amazing at creating rhythmic coherence in the body. And what that means is that we start to play with the nervous system and we start to reduce feelings of anxiety, and we start to just take all that offline, which is so important in our daily lives when we're busy. As we all know, the impact of running around and doing lots of things starts to really affect the way we breathe and the pace at which we breathe. So this particular breath work we're going to do is going to slow everything down, but help the heart to feel this coherence, which brings harmony, which is such a powerful thing to do. And it does help our bodies in the long term, and helps to support optimal wellness. So we'll be looking at that, as well as how it also activates our resilience, our hormones, energy levels, and getting up in a much more energized way in the morning, and starting to follow the rhythms of the life. Help support that and help that sort of naturally come back in. And it's so important to be aware of, not too late at night staying up can be a challenge, but actually with breath work, and if we do breath work, just very gentle breath work before going to sleep, we often fall asleep a lot quicker. I certainly do. And then find I get up easier as well. I don't have such a grogginess. And that's one of the big things that really attracted me. We can play with cell regeneration through breath work. It's quite phenomenal in that way. And it all links into how we use oxygen in the body. So what I would like to say very briefly is that we need to slow down our breathing, but also take less breaths per minute. When I was at school, a lot of people I spoke to, it was all about taking these big breaths in to get healthier or to feel calmer. And actually, I found that a strange, kind of stressful experience at times. And it would actually create more anxiety in me trying to get these big breaths in. It's quite a strange thing. And also, it's not necessarily the case at all. Gentle breath and slowing the breath is so much more powerful. And so that's where we gain longevity. So we're looking to have less breaths per minute, very much like the whale here, their breaths and beats per minute of the heart, a small amount per minute, 2 to 4, which is phenomenal. Elephants, about 6 breaths per minute. On average, we take about 16 to 18. When it gets over 25 to 30 breaths per minute, we're in a very serious place in our health. So yeah, it's just something to be aware of, that we can actually, as humans, choose to manipulate our breath. And when we do, it's fantastic. It really helps the body. And obviously, as you see with the lifespan for mice, they're 150 breaths per minute and a 2 to 7 year lifespan. So it's pretty self-explanatory. But there it is, the facts of that. Carbon dioxide, just a very brief one on that. One of my favorite mountaineers in Nepal. He is amazing at mountaineering. And when I was in Nepal, it was quite phenomenal to see that a lot of people, when there's less oxygen in the air, are fitter and more resilient. And high altitude, with a lot of the Nepalese mountaineering team that have just done some amazing peaks in the last year, and have some amazing world records now. They were phenomenal at utilizing high levels of carbon dioxide, less oxygen, and trained their fitness through that. And with breath work, we don't need to go to the mountains to do all of this. We can literally practice in our homes and train ourselves to build up carbon dioxide. It is counterintuitive, and it ties into that apparent taking lots of deep breaths in. Well, actually, we're going to completely turn that on its head today. Mouth breathing is a real dilemma, and it is a challenge and a problem, and it can affect not only the shape of our face, but it can really affect our nervous system, and it keeps us in fight or flight so much more, which is the sympathetic nervous system, because of this shallow breathing and the rate, which tends to be a bit faster, and it's more anxiety inducing, just breathing through the mouth at a faster rate. It's something to think about and to just check in how you breathe. And we're going to play with breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth in regular heart coherence rhythms. So you can feel that difference if you find you naturally tend to breathe more in the mouth. It's something to hone in on, and maybe start retraining yourself, start looking at the way you breathe. And for instance, if you were working with me as a one-to-one coach, there are some great tools to start to rectify that and to change things so that your body starts to heal. Because in the place of mouth breathing over a long period of time, the body's not optimal. It cannot heal itself. By far, no way better than if you're breathing through your nose regularly, daily, and through the night in sleep as well. So we need to breathe less over time to live longer. And as Lao Tzu rightly put, a perfect human breathes as if they're not breathing or hardly breathing at all. And that's what we're looking for, this real slowness and less breaths per minute. So I like to talk about developing our ABC through breath work. And we're wanting to activate this optimal space within our bodies, in the nervous system, in our mind, and in our heart. And that's what we'll be playing with today. And the B for that, it does bring a brighter mind, clearer focus through rhythmic breathing and the way we're going to breathe today. And a really important part of breathwork that I've trained in cultivates what we call the love frequency through gratitude. And you know, there's lots of things around the Pollyanna story and all of that. And I'm not talking about gratitude like everything's all bright rainbows and wonderful all the time, because it's not real, is it, whatsoever? But you can, and I do, find the smallest things in the day to just go, I'm so pleased that I could see that flower, or I'm so pleased there was a warm breeze earlier, and bringing the small things in to create a feeling of gratitude. And when we play with gratitude in breath work, it does literally start to change our cells. We're made up of so much water, and the way we breathe in and create respiration in the body, we can activate a higher level of frequency through this heart rhythmic breathing. And we call it the love frequency, which stands for level of vibrational energy. And in quantum physics, we are made up of energy. Our emotions are energy in motion, and our energy is vital for feeling good. So if we can play with the breath, use really beautiful rhythmic music to expand the heart, bring in intentionally, powerfully ourselves choosing to breathe slower, and create this feel-good feeling, which is very easy with decent, lovely music, then we really can start to activate and shift the way our cells respond and create optimal balance within them. And the cells actually respond vibrationally. And I think it's such a powerful playground within our bodies. I don't think we realize just how powerful our bodies are. We do have the ability to change things and shift things slowly, with repetition, with support. And yeah, I have full faith in this work that I'm doing. Whoop, I went too far. We'll carry on. So we're going to achieve today learning to breathe through the body in an optimal way. We're going to reset the vagus nerve, which is a very powerful nerve that runs, I'm just making sure I'm in the camera, that runs from behind the ear. It's the main part of it, down through the front and down through the front of the chest to the solar plexus. We're going to play with this nerve so that you can just reset your nervous system yourself. If you've had quite a busy afternoon or morning, whatever you've been going through, you can reset it very, very quickly in a calm and focused way that will take 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to play in a moment with the chest and belly, to breathe within the chest and belly and feel the difference and bring our breath into the belly, which is so much better for our bodies. So we'll play with that very shortly. And also the pelvic floor. And it's really powerful to play with the pelvic floor in breathing. And we're going to use a breath hold today, where we will manipulate carbon dioxide and actually increase it and lower our oxygen intake. And I'll show you how to do that, obviously. And we're going to use what we call in yogic breathing, the Mula Bandha, which is an energy line from the pelvic floor and we travel the energy up through the body to the heart and then up to the pineal gland. So we'll play with that shortly. We're also going to just play with a bit of humming to bring in resonance into the sinuses. And the resonance really helps build nitric oxide, which is a powerful gas that helps to support our immune system. So I'll show you that too. And we will experience a little bit of what's called hypoxia. And hypoxia is where we're holding the breath. And this is where we hold the breath on an out breath. And that is what creates an increase in carbon dioxide and reduces our oxygen level. And this is called a hypoxic state. So we'll go through all of this in a moment. So we're hacking into our system. We're learning to assess our state. We're going to listen, feel, and sense for ourselves. We're going to check in what we need, and we're going to direct our breath. If we direct our breath in our body, everything else follows. And this is the power of breath work. So it can help all of those conditions, breath work, over quite a short period of time, within months. A lot of these conditions can shift. We don't claim that, obviously. There is a lot of scientific research that's already out there, really pointing to optimal breathing that helps all of these particular areas of imbalance in the body. If anybody does want any research, I can point you to that. Just get in touch with me. But just as a quick overview, when we breathe more slowly and we play with our oxygen levels and increase our carbon dioxide, we then utilize oxygen in the tissues, which reduces inflammation. And that's a complete scientific fact. So it's powerful, and that's totally attainable if you have IBS, if you have inflammation in the sinuses, inflammation in muscles and tissues. Breath work can really help for you to take control naturally and support yourself. Concentration, digestive issues, the sinus problems, circulatory, all of these are linked to circulation and how we breathe, and the heart, obviously. Helps with hormonal health because the endocrine system, our hormones, are more in balance through better breathing and balanced breathing. Energy levels, it goes without saying, it's one of the gifts that I love about it. And sleep. And overall then, our emotional well-being improves. So today with the breath work, it's important that I say this to you. If you are going to join in with the breath work and you have any of these conditions listed, please do not do the breath holds for the hypoxia. The heart coherence, rhythmic breathing will really help your state of mood and energy, but please don't do the breath holds. Heart conditions, tinnitus, epilepsy, circulatory illness, any type of fever, I wouldn't imagine you'd be here anyway, but I'm pointing that out. Hernias or pregnancy, please just stick to the rhythmic breathing today. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a little bit of a shake around and play with the body a little bit, just to open up the shoulders, open up the chest. Then we'll go into a short sounding with one word, the seed sound of Om, for the resonance in the sinuses. And the sound can feel so good. And obviously you're all muted, so you can sound and sing away, harmonize. If you want to join in and are happy being on and not with your mic muted, please feel free. I'll be sounding and you'll hear my voice. And then we'll go into the breath work and I will guide you through a beautiful visualization. So if you're ready, let's begin. So what I would like to say is if you can come on screen, most of you, it would be really good to see you. And the reason for that is I just want to check with you, with your breathing, how you are. And just mute yourselves for now, if you would. Everybody just press mute. So a couple of you that are not muted yet, Medat, if you could mute, I'd be very grateful. Anybody else? Thank you. So let's just come into our breathing. One hand on the chest and one on the belly. And when I say the belly, we're just about here. And let's just take a few breaths in together. Just closing the eyes, if you will, if that's safe for you to do. And if you're exercising, this is not the best way to connect into the body for the breath work. So when I do the guided visualization and breath work, it would be great if you could sit, just to let you know. I just want to give you a heads up on that. All right, so right now with the breathing, we're just breathing into the chest and the belly. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just start to notice if you can bring your breathing down into the belly a little bit. If you find this top hand moves the most, just imagine that your belly has your nose there, some nostrils. Bring them down into your imagination and just bring your focus down into the lower belly, into the hips. And just see if you can drop your whole awareness down just a little bit lower into the belly, so that as you breathe in, there's more of a widening in the lower rib cage, and the belly does a bit of an opening, a bit of an expanding, of filling up more. So just play with that for a few moments, 2 more breaths. And if you can see me from the side, we're just creating this expanding of the belly, and then it comes back in. And hopefully you can see that I'm exaggerating it a little bit so you can get a feel for that. And ideally, we want to be able to breathe in and then take it up to the chest at the end of the breath. And that can be for a long count. So if you were to count with me for 8, we're going to breathe in really gently. You don't have to sort of really work hard at this. Doing less is better. But we're just going to breathe in. And then out. So let's count this time. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're taking it to the chest at the end. And letting the breath go. One more like this. Breathe in when you can. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the top of the chest and out. That's the kind of breathing that is really optimal and really good to get used to. And I will guide you in the breath work. We'll do a little bit of that today, but it's just something to think about and to play with, dropping the breath into the belly and just gently imagining that your body can travel the breath up through the body very, very gently and then flow back out. So let me just go back to where I was. Okay. Just going to share the music in a moment. But before I do that and we start this whole energized meditation journey, I want to make sure that you know how to do this breathing today. So the main breath holds we're going to do are bringing the breath in, and we're going to lower the chin gently once we've brought the breath in. So everybody do this with me. We're going to breathe in, lower the chin and hold the breath. Just relax the shoulders. And for the gents, we're talking about the perineum, the lingam. So that real root center of the body, pulling up an energy line. Imagine squeezing everything up. And for the women, we're pulling up the pelvic floor, squeezing the body. Energy, imagine an energy line through the center of the body, all the way up to the pineal gland, the third eye. And let the breath go if you haven't already. So that's our main in-breath. And that's just holding in the oxygen of the body naturally as it is. And then we'll let the breath go, and I will guide you the whole way. Then the other one that we're going to play with, the breath hold, this is the one where we start to manipulate carbon dioxide and increase it, and where oxygen drops very, very minimally. So we breathe in together, take a breath in through the nose again and lower the chin once you get a full, easy breath in. It doesn't have to be big and forced. Just breathe in. Lower the chin. And then we're going to blow out the breath. Imagine controlling it. So as if blowing it out through a straw. And then hold it at the end of the breath. So let's do that together. So take a breath in again. Gentle, and blow out through a straw. And then hold the breath at the end. Keep the chin lowered. This ensures the energy stays safely in the space it needs to be in. And with this breath hold, we're going to move across the comfort zone of where feels normal and where you think, oh, this feels okay. When it starts to feel a little uncomfortable, just travel across it if you can. Count 5 to 1, and then let the breath go. When we do this in the breath holds with the music and the guided visualization, I'll be saying all of this all the way through. But I just wanted you to get a feel for these 2 main breath holds that we're going to do in a moment, just so that you know where we're placing our. It's really important for safety. And then for the one where we pull up the breath in and hold, imagine this root energy from the center of the body where the perineum is, and you can pull up if you wish and tighten and pull up the energy line. And then when we let the breath go, just let the muscles go and let the body relax. It's really good at supporting this, the breath hold of the oxygen in, and also bringing our awareness to this powerful root chakra where our creative life force is. This is our creative life energy from that root in that particular area of the body. And we can use that to be more creative. If we're working with breathwork more regularly, it's powerful and it really can help. And when you experience this, you'll feel how the energy can move for you. And it just helps to support the organs, and it creates a focus for your mind as well. Okay, are there any questions just to do with those breath holds? Please let me know if there's something you're not clear on before we begin. Are we all good? Okay, I will get the music going and we'll get started. Just making sure that I have the sound share. 1 second. Opening through the shoulders, just breathing in, and we're going to count the breath in for 2, out for 2, in for 2, out for 2. Just let the breath come into the body, and just shrug the shoulders as you're breathing in and out. Just letting the breath come through the body. To bring the volume a little bit more. And start to shake through the body, keeping the breath going with shaking in, out, in through the nose. Shake the shoulders, take the arms up. Just let the body start to loosen up. You can take the head around, just shaking through. Just letting the breath go. Great, just shake it a little bit faster as you're breathing in for 2. Take the hands up above your head, clasp the fingers, and just go over to one side. Take the breath out through the mouth and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breath in, coming back, and the other way, breath out. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Coming back, let the arms go. Just stretching the arms out to the sides and just lean to one way as if you're pushing the wall away. Taking a breath in Let the breath go. Breathe in the other way. Lean and push away the hand towards the other wall or wherever you are in the room. And then just roll the shoulders back one more time. And one more. And just let the head roll. And then the other way. Rolling the shoulders back. All right, I'm just going to bring this music into a different part. Okay, so we're going to bring in a sound, and the sound is of Om. So we're going to start by imagining, bring in an intention actually if you would like. If you have an intention today, if you want to feel calm or peace, or you want to feel clear-minded, whatever that word is, I'd like you to type it in the chat. Just type in what it is that you would like to have a sense of. For me today, I'm going to bring in the word grounding. If there's something that you would like to have a sense of, just type in an intention that you would like to set, whatever that word might be. It could be focus, it could be joy, it could be centered. If there is any words that come to you and you would like to bring that into your body as we start the breath work, then this is how we can start. Thank you, focus, and I can weave these words into what we're doing. So we have focus, joy. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Susan. Any other words of what you would like to instill in your bodies? We're going to deep dive into breath work now for a good 15-20 minutes at least, so your body can receive what it is that you wish to have in your body. Okay, well, calm, focused, thank you, strength, great. Final call, are there any words you wish to bring in? Otherwise, I will just use these ones I've got so far from Maria, another Maria, and from Susan. Peace, thank you, Hafsa. All right. So let's bring in, let's bring in now the sounding, and we're going to bring that intention through the root of our body as we sound, and we're going to bring it through and up through the body. I'm going to bring this back. Okay. Can't get my screen back, guys. All right. Let's just begin by making this sound of Om. So bringing the breath in and sounding with me. Om. Travel it up to the head. So we're going to bring in the sound of Om through the belly to the heart and Oo to So when you're ready, bring the breath back in and we'll go again. Bringing it through. To Take the breath back in. 2, 3, 4. Start to bring the word into your mind. Traveling through focus. If you like to harmonize, bring that in. You're welcome to come on and mute. Bringing in joy and calm. Traveling the resonance into the sound. Taking a breath back in, breathing in another intention of strength and peace. Bringing the focus to this pineal gland here. And so we're going to just have a little play with 2 more rounds of breathing and we'll flow straight into the breath work. So what I would like to say is just make sure that you're comfortable. If you're sat up and you're happy doing the breath work this way, great. Or if you want to lay down now. Just making sure that you have everything you need. Okay, let's just flow straight into the breath work. It's quite hard to see everybody. Most of you are not on screen, so I will flow straight into the breath work. Okay, so closing the eyes. And I would love for you to start to let the body relax. And how to do that is a great way to travel to the top of your head, see, sense, or feel with your eyes closed. Let your whole body start to sink into the space that you're in. Feel the support of what it is beneath your back. If you're laid down, the support of everything you feel under your legs, your ankles, heels. And start to imagine at the top of your head, however you do it is perfect. See, sense, or feel the top of the head, the crown of the head. Imagining there is beautiful sunlight, and this sunlight starts to cascade like a million tiny sunbeams flowing in through the head, down the body, the back of the neck, like warm honey. And just letting your breath flow in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really, really gently. And as you breathe, just saying to your body from your mind, it's safe to breathe, it's safe to feel here. This place that we are in, breathing together, is a safe container. And to trust your body as you intentionally guide it with your breath. And just letting yourself gently soften. I invite you to soften into your awareness to your heart. And begin to imagine a place that you love. Maybe it's a place that you remember as a child. Bring in to your awareness the heart of your inner child and let yourself feel that gentle, that tenderness towards your own being. Whatever the place is that you are bringing back into your memory and recalling, start to really fill out that, the colors in your memory or how you feel them, whether it's daytime or nighttime. What are you doing in this memory that feels good from when you were small? Are you playing? What are you saying? How do you move? And begin to really let that in. Let it flow into your heart as you gently breathe in and out. Really start to let this feeling of memory, let it bathe you. Like you forest bathe, let this memory bathe you and fill through your body and your senses. And start to bring in a gentle feeling of thanks for the way you remember this memory. As we begin to breathe in a rhythm together. We start to bring in this wonderful goodness, the feelings of this memory as we breathe in beats. Breathing in through the nose, gently out through the mouth. Let's breathe in now. In, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, short breath in, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through the nose, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in with your eyes closed. Bring with a smile as you breathe out. Bring a smile behind your eyes. In for 2, out, 2, 3, 4. Letting the breath flow, no pause as you breathe out. Letting this in-breath really begin to flow like an ocean wave. Breathing in, 2, out, 2, 3, 4. In for 2, out, 2, 3, 4. Really letting these memories and colors, sensations begin to flow on the in-breath. Letting the sound of the out-breath gently flow back in and out. 2, 3, 4. What are you seeing or feeling of the color of this memory? Start to really let it land as it bathes through your heart as you breathe out. Breathing in for 2. Let a sigh come. Enjoy this vibration of sound with the sigh. Follow me if you wish. Give permission to sound to yourself. The nervous system as you breathe in responds to the sounding of goodness. In for 2 as you remember coming alive on the out breath, breathing in. This memory of goodness from when you were small, how it felt, how it touched your heart, how you played, how you moved, what you're saying. In for 2, out, 2, 3, 4. Letting this rhythm of the memory, the rhythm of the life of it, flow now. Breathing in for 2, out, 2, 3, 4. Start to really let the colors fill into your awareness. Breathing in for 2 in the nose, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, let the colors become vivid in your senses, in your mind. In for 2, let the heart begin to have this. Let yourself receive. As you breathe in, start to really expand the heart, the feel-good feelings of this memory. And breathing in, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, saying yes. Let yourself have this goodness. In for 2, no matter what's been in the day, let that be there. Breathing in, allow what is with you to just be. Breathing in for 2, letting the safety of your body and the sensations be okay. It's safe to feel sensations and breathe in the rhythm. As you're bringing online all of the goodness of this memory through the heart now. Breathing out. Breathing in for 2, out for 2, 3, 4. Let's begin to build these feel-good feelings, the colors or sensations in the body. Let your heart begin to expand as it comes in. Breathing in, yes, that's right. Letting it flow, breathing in this ocean wave of feel-good feelings now. As you breathe out, breathing in for 2. Let them begin to supercharge and expand. Really build it through the body. In for 2, feel the heart. Yes. Breathing out, breathing in. Pull up this breath. Pull up this energy line. Feel that squeeze. Pull it up through the body to this third eye, pineal gland. Feel it all pulling up. And now blow through the straw to where feels comfortable and pause. Hold this breath and trust the breath. And if you need to take a sip in, just take a sip in whenever you need. Be in charge of your body. Sip it in if you need now. And then just go again. And pause. Hold this breath. This breath and holding of it is the pause on life. Move across that comfort zone. Very gently, saying to your body, I am safe. Swallow if you need. Trust the body. Lead the body with your mind. Count down 5 to 1 if you need. If you wish to take another sip in, if it's there and you need that. Gently sip in again and blow it back out. Pause once more. This is how you train and lead your body in resilience from what is not in your mind possible to I am possible. It is. Let the body trust and focus your mind to lead it. Move across the comfort zone. Count 5 to 1. Tell your body to relax. We're just taming the body to move across what we feel is safe, leading it to travel that little bit more. And just trust your body. If you need to take a breath in, that's completely normal. Just take a breath in now with me. Let's do it all together. Breathe in. And squeeze the muscles once more. Travel it up through the heart. Connect with your heart. And let's just sound out together in a big sigh. Just letting the breath go. You wish to bring in another breath and enjoy the sounding. Take another breath in with me now. Let this heart of the child play. Breathe in. Bring a hand to your heart and just let the hand rest on this preciousness of your heart as we breathe in together in beats once more. Just feeling that gentleness, breathing in and out. Breathe in one more time and out. Breathing in for 4, out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 2, 3, 4. Letting the sound come. Breathing in 2, 3 through the nose. Really say yes to this breath. Breathing out, knowing your body is safe. As you breathe in, if you notice a little lightness, it's all right. It's totally fine and natural and normal. Keep breathing gently in. The key is to be gentle. Breathing in gently through the belly, through the nose. Start to bring these sighs, sounding them each time now. Let the breath flow, no pause as you breathe in. As we begin to supercharge, bring in the intention that you had earlier. If there's something as you breathe out that you know you want to create in the next week, bring into your mind what it is you wish to do, who you want to connect with. Breathing in for 4, really begin to bring online, what do you want? What does it feel like to have it? As you breathe in, who is with you? As you breathe out, breathe in. What is it that it feels like having what it is? This one small, beautiful thing. As you breathe in, start to bring online your intention of joy. Breathe in joy. Breathe in focus. As you breathe in, what is it that you're saying, seeing yourself do that you desire? Breathing in. 4. Letting it all go. Breathing in, calm and focus. Let it go. Breathing in strength to this new intention of what it is you desire. As you breathe out, let strength go. Breathe in this intention of peace. Let it go. Who is it that you see with you in this new desire that you wish to create? As you breathe out, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe back in this joy in the creating that you are, the creator that you are as you breathe out. Breathing in joy to this intention. Breathe out and just let it go, knowing the universe organizes around you as you breathe in. Let trust flow as you breathe in the body, expanding the heart, remembering the gratitude of that beautiful memory. Let the colors fill your heart in this in-breath. Let go and trust. Let sensations be there. The fullness of who you are. Breathing in the feel-good feelings. Let your heart expand now in this joy, in this focus and calm. Breathing back in. Letting the breath go in peace. Letting the heart fill with this goodness. Let the energy take you. Trust your heart. Trust the child within as you breathe out. Breathe fully in, into the heart. Let's supercharge the heart. Choose a color as you breathe in. What color do you enjoy as you breathe out? What color really feels right in this moment to support you in this breathing and the feel goodness? Breathing into the heart, this color now activates. Come alive in the color as you breathe back in. 2, 3, 4. Let this color fill your heart. Imagine as you breathe in, it fills your heart, and on the out breath flows down into your fingertips like wands of light. Breathing into the heart, let it flow. Let your heart become like bird. Let the heart as you breathing in and the heart be like wings. Breathe fully in now. Fully out. Breathe once more fully in through the nose and blow out through that straw. Hold it. Pause once more, knowing that your body is safe. All of the oxygen that you've just brought in supports you, serves you. Trust that. Let your mind lead your body in this pause on life to move across the comfort zone. Any feelings in the body, any movement in the diaphragm or your body, your mind saying, I want to breathe. Just trust and move across that a little bit more. Count 5 to 1. Lead your body to trust deeply at the core of you. If you need to take a sip of breath in, Sip it in one more time, gently flow. Pause once more. Gently lead your body as you reorganize the software of your mind in this moment, imprinting. It is possible. Your resilience lies within you. Choosing that in this moment. Everybody take a breath in now together. And let's bring one more sound in. A full in breath. And sound out the Om. Om. Just letting the body soften. Your eyes still closed. Letting your mind, the unconscious mind, in this open, hearted space and spaciousness. Let your body feel, sense and know to be true within you. The power of this imprinting of what it is you desire and your intentions. Let the yes be full, fully felt, as you see yourself doing what it is that matters to you. The people that may support you, knowing that they are already coming to you in this vibrational frequency that's abundant, trusting, open in the heart, in joy, in strength, in calm, peace, focus, and letting the body and the cells have this time and space to completely meet the frequency through gratitude and love. This presence of the soul within you, this higher true knowing, the presence of here now, of everything before falling away, left behind. Let the truth of anything that does not serve you simply be released. Trust in the light of your heart as you travel deeper within the unconscious mind, saying yes. Yes to your life force. Yes to love. Letting the breath come in now, very gently. And we're going to just bring a gentle So the in-breath is very simple and very gentle. It's no effort. Feeling this ease of easy in, and just letting it go. Noticing the lightness. Trust your body, it is totally safe. Letting this presence, this rhythm, how you feel and sense, following my rhythm. Close the hands on the gentle little in-breath, and then let the hands open on the out-breath. Journeying deeper and deeper into the unconscious mind of yes. I am. I am love. I am loved. I belong. I trust the fullness of the life force within me. Every expression, every form of energy within me, I acknowledge, I accept. The fullness, the wholeness is every shade of me, every shadow, everything, the light, the shadow, is love. Letting the breath flow, let it go. Any thoughts, any judgment, just let it all go. I let go. Hear yourself saying, I am love. I let go. Letting the breath come to these easy, gentle sighs. Keeping the eyes closed now. Gently in this soft breath. Eyes still closed. And just feeling the awareness of who you are. Letting the full awareness of your heart, letting that be there as it is. Before you gently travel back, simply becoming aware of the back of your body. See, sense or feel in the middle of the back, the heart, once more, this incredible vast heart. The expansiveness of the color, the sense of that color that is loving to you. And let that be a balm. Let that balm be like perfume that as you breathe on into the rest of your evening, it stays flowing around you in the light of your heart and the light of the heart of your inner child, letting that soothe, be true and known in all of the love that you truly are. In the breath now, gently fluttering your eyelids, opening your beautiful eyes and coming back to the space. It would be so lovely in your own time if you're willing to come on camera, just so that I can say a hello and see you, and you can just come back to the space. However you're feeling, whatever's moving for you, just simply trusting that your heart and this breathing and presence is how the body and your own being can hold energy, can hold whatever emotion, energy flowing in the body in your awareness. That is the power of the heart, the power of your soul. And to trust that, and breathing can really support you in nourishment, heart, mind, body, and soul. So all that remains is to say thank you. Thank you for traveling with me today. And I would love to just hear from any of you. If there is anything that you're aware of that's here for you right now, please unmute yourself and just let me know, or if you want to type in the chat anything that you're aware of that feels different to before we began this today. I'd love to hear from you. You're so welcome, Susan. Thank you for sharing, Elena. It's quite lonely up here all on my own.
Susan here. That was lovely. Thank you so much for that. I'm a meditator and